Good morning, folks. Welcome to this episode of Cross Talk from Khmer Times. See you again. It has been a while. Today we have a very special guest again. Our special guest. We have with us today, Madam or Miss?
Miss, you can call me Miss Cheryl.
Okay. So we have Miss Cheryl Loo Jing Ni. She is the founder and Vice-Chairwoman of Isaiah Organization. So let me tell you about this. Isaiah Organization is an organization dedicated to bringing education opportunity to underprivileged children in Cambodia. But I will not tell it. I want our heroes to tell you yourself. So, Cheryl, can you tell us about first yourself? Why are you in Cambodia?
It's a long story, but I felt a call from God to come to Cambodia many years ago, and I moved to Cambodia 8.5 years ago. So I moved here in 2016, and I've been loving my time in Cambodia, and this is home for me and my family now. So we really love the country, and when I first arrived to Cambodia, I started working with families by the street, so homeless families who needed help. That's the first place that I started working in when I first moved to Cambodia. And then we began to focus our efforts into a slum village, which we still work with today. So we began to focus our efforts in educating the children of a specific slum village in the city, and that has been the beginning and the start of where our organization is today, that from 8 years ago.
8 years ago, yeah, that's quite a very long time.
Yes.
So how many children are you working with so far?
Right now we have about 60 children come
60
consistently.
children.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell us about your organization. How did it take shape? How did you establish it and its journey to today?
A long journey. So we actually recently only got our registration as a local NGO. So we are really thankful for that. As I mentioned before, we started from the streets, and then we moved our efforts into a slum village. We worked with one slum village, and we've seen the children grow from little kids into now teenagers. We've worked with them over the years. Started with just myself and another teacher, so two of us. We would go every day to teach the children and provide programs for them. And then it developed into a team of teachers that we have right now. And we got in our director, our chairman, our program manager. So the team has grown, the number of children has grown, and today we work with not just one slum village, but 2 slum villages. And the place is bursting at the seams. So we hope to move into a new building soon.
Okay.
What we focus in our organization is really providing the children with education. So we have math, we have English, we have science, arts and craft, and different other subjects for them to learn as they come with us.
What does it mean to you? I mean, what does the work itself mean to you? Why did you choose to do that other than something else? You have been a teacher, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So why did you choose this instead of something else?
I would say the passion in my heart. And also what I felt. I would say God has put in my heart to do. It's a burden really to see the poor and the marginalized of this country break out of the poverty cycle and really find hope for their future and be able to be successful in their future. So that is really our passion in Isaiah Organization. That is our vision, to see the children break out of the poverty cycle as they secure employable skills.
Okay. So tell us about the children you have been working with. What you mentioned 2 slum villages. Where are they?
So they are located by the train track areas in the Bangkok area. These children, most of them, they do go to public school. We're very thankful, but some of them they don't. So as we all know, the public school is for half a day, and then for the other half of the day they will come to us, or they are also open to come to us for our full day sessions. These children definitely grow up in very difficult conditions, very broken families. They are growing up in environments that are not so good, open to drug trafficking. Sometimes they will be asked to be a part of all this, alcoholism, gambling, just gangs. I mean, these are the things that they grow up being exposed to, and so we provide a safe space for them to come in, to be protected from these influences, and to teach them what is right and what is not right. Yeah.
So I want you to go specifically into this. Why the railway? It kind of interesting. You choose the village along the railway, along the railway. Why? How did you come up with this decision?
So one of our board members, she actually grew up in this specific slum village. So that is how we managed to get an opportunity to enter the slum village and meet the village chief and meet the community. So she was the open door for us that introduced us into this village.
Okay,
yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So specifically, what are you teaching all these children? Say English or life skill or something?
Yes, so we focus a lot on English. That is our main thing. English, math, like I mentioned, science. We have moral studies, some life skills as well. We have arts and crafts as well, because we believe in the opportunity for the kids to be creative. We have a little bit of Bible studies as well. So, but our main focus is on the English education. We want the kids to have a good grasp on English because we believe that's important.
Why? Why is it important?
It's important for them in this day and age to secure employable skills in the future.
Yeah. Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
How do you select the children? I mean, how do you is it like open for everyone, or you have to be selective? Or?
Right now, at the current point of time, we are open to whoever wants to come and join. And it's interesting that it's usually not the parents who, encourages the kids to come, but it is the children themselves who has the heart to want to come to study. So they bring themselves to the center. Right now, at our current point, we accept anyone who wants to come, and we don't charge them for now. So that is our system for now.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you issue them certificate or something if they come, or it's just like more skill based?
Right now there is no certificates. We are hoping for that in the future. As we are recently registered, I think we will be moving towards that path with a more established curriculum as well. But right now we focus just on the curriculum that we have designed for them, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have been working directly with them, right? Personally.
Yes.
So what you see like the feedback from the children themselves. What is the feedback? Are they enthusiastic about the learning? I mean we all have been through that, right? Children I still hate doing my homework right now.
Yeah.
Is it like, what is the response? What are the responses?
I think very varied for sure. But one thing that really encourages me is that we do have, of course, the few cheeky kids who come once in a while and like, okay, I don't like maths, like you said, and I don't want to do this, so they just leave. But what encourages me is that I think out of the 60 children that we educate right now, 55 of them come consistently.
Okay.
And they really want to learn. Like, they have the heart and they really want to learn. They actually love maths. Okay. And in fact, the teachers say, when they want to move on to the next activity, they'll say, no, it's okay, give us more math papers, we want to do math. So it's funny. But I feel like the children are enjoying the love and the care that they get from the teachers, and they really find that it is a safe place, and we provide a lot of fun activities for them. So I think the students are really, really enjoying being in a space where they can really grow and learn in a protected environment.
So how many teachers you have so far?
Right now we only have 3.
3.
Yes.
Okay. All expat or like
No, they're all
Cambodians?
Cambodian
All
teachers.
Cambodian
Yeah, they're
teachers.
amazing. All women, female teachers.
Okay.
For now, yeah.
How did you recruit them?
Through our connections, like from friends of friends that I know of, and that's how we got introduced to each other.
Okay.
Yes.
Are they like officially trained teacher or?
All of them have teaching backgrounds.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And all female or like?
They're all females. We would
Okay.
love to recruit more male teachers because I think that's a big need.
Okay.
But right now we have a full women team.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I would, if I have a child, I mean, as young, I would trust. Personally, I would trust a female. I would trust. I prefer a female. I prefer female teachers because, like, you know, men like us, we are not as patient when it's come to dealing with children. I mean, I had a 4-year-old daughter,
Okay.
and she could be a handful, you know.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
have any children yourself?
Yes, I have a daughter. She is 18 months soon.
Oh, 18
So,
months.
still very young.
Yeah. I mean, how about the parents? I mean, what are the responses from the parents themselves?
Most of the parents are very supportive for sure, because it's obviously a place where the children can come for free. But unfortunately, a lot of the parents are not very involved. So again, like I said, it is the children's initiative because the parents are going through their own challenges. So a lot of times they are maybe not even at home, they're out working, or they're just facing their own things. So I would say majority of them are not as involved as we would like them to be as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So specifically, how many hours per day you are giving the teaching, and how many days per week for now?
So we're doing classes from Mondays to Fridays. We have morning sessions and afternoon sessions. So the morning sessions are from 8:30 to 11:30, and then we have a break. The afternoon session is from 1:30 to 4:30.
Okay.
Yes.
I have been a teacher myself, so I'm sure learning always comes with, objectives. So what is the objectives in your program? What do you expect the children to be able to do by the end of it?
We would love them to be able to converse well in English. That's one. So we're building up their conversation skills. Secondly, to obviously read and write in English well.
Okay.
Yeah. But we do understand the reality that some of our students come to us at an older age, and that this might not be a target that they can hit in time before they reach an age where they would need to go out to work. So our goal is also to provide a vocational program in the future where children like this can actually find another place where they can also find skills to move forward in life. Yeah.
What are the potential fields you think? What kind of vocational training you thinking you're gonna fit them?
We haven't thought so deeply into this. We might want to partner with other NGOs, in fact. But maybe something like in the culinary line, or a lot of the children like the beauty line as well. So I think we'll have to look into it and see what are the interests of the children as well, because there are lots of options for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
So interesting. You mentioned ages. So what are like the majority age groups among your students? Like very young or very quite mature? Or?
We have a mix, but I think most of them would be around 10 to 12. I think that will be the majority age.
Okay,
Yes.
nice. Okay, we know your mission. We know your objective. You know what you are doing. But you mentioned one of the challenges, which is just like parents dealing with their own day-to-day challenges. Any other challenges you are facing?
Yes, definitely. As we mentioned before, we have 60 children and only 3 teachers, so the ratio is quite uneven. We would love to expand our team, And also, we have a very small space right now. So we definitely are facing infrastructure challenges in terms of, for example, maybe when it rains, the water leaks. It's because the infrastructure is very old, and ventilation in the area is not the best. Space is an issue, so right now we have a lot of children and the space is very small, and we also have weekly evening programs for the families as well, and we have over 150 people sometimes come, so everybody is squeezed inside, so space is our challenge as well. That is why we hope to move to a proper bigger space to move forward in the right way as well as we move forward.
What is the exact location of your teaching facility? Is it like near the village or somewhere?
Right now we are right by the village, so the children would just walk out by themselves and come to us, and our new facility would have to be in the same street as well, or in the village itself, so that the children can access it by walking.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. The $1 million question. I hope you would not be, offended by this question.
Problem.
Okay. How are you doing financially?
We need help. Let's just put it that way. We definitely need help. We're doing okay for now, but as we move forward and look to the future, we definitely need help as we move into 2025 with our goals to expand our team and move into a new location, and we would love to target 100 children by 2025 as well. And we also do work with the families as well, so we have lots of programs and lots of upcoming programs we want to do. We would need more help financially for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Any upcoming, initiatives for raising fund for your activities?
We will be having a fundraising event on the 12th of October.
12th of October, so that's
that's in
about 1 month from.
Yes, correct. So it will be on a Saturday morning from about 9:30 to 12. It will be located at the factory area in their art space.
Okay.
And it will be a time where people can come to visit the children and the teachers, meet the team, hear about our financial needs and the areas that they can support us in, and a time of just networking and getting to know about our NGO as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is do you have like how many people are you how many people are you expecting? I mean, like you can feel how many people can fill the space, available space.
I think we can fit in the space about 100 people, but we are targeting a minimum of 50. But I believe for more people to come, we would love to meet more people who are interested to support our NGO. So more details will be able to be found on our social media pages as well.
Nice. Interesting. Let's say in the next 5. Let's say in the next 5 years. What are you seeing? What do you see in the Isaiah Organization? What do you see it in, like, say 5 years? In the next 5 years, what do you see it?
In the next 5 years, it'll be nice if we have 2 branches. Yeah, so if we can branch out into 2 branches and we are reaching out to maybe other slum villages, that would be really great. And I would love to see our older teenagers actually in a path, maybe in a vocational program, or maybe even working already, starting the trajectory of, getting employed in a proper place, in a good space, breaking that poverty cycle, not following the footsteps of their family, but taking that first step to really go in a different direction. I would love to see our older teenagers in that space, moving forward in that space. And maybe, some of our teenagers in the future, it would be nice to see them come back as teachers and teach the children as well, right?
Yeah.
That would be really, really nice.
Nice. I would love to see your school. That maybe later after this. So what does it mean? I mean, how does it, what personally, I want to ask about your feeling, working with all these children. We have the hard part, and we have the not so hard part.
Yes.
But what does it mean for you personally? I mean, your feeling,
Like I mentioned, I mean, my heart is really just we can't change the whole world, but we can do what we can. So my heart is really to do what we can right now, to sow into different people's lives and to make a change in these small little children's lives. And who knows, next time when they grow up, maybe they might be important people in the government and they can make a change. So my heart is really for the children to feel loved, for the children to have a chance to be children. Because a lot of these children, they are forced to take a lot of responsibilities at such a young age, and they see too many things that children should not see. So our heart is really, my heart is really that they find joy, right? Find joy, find a place where they can just play, they can just laugh, they can make mistakes and not feel like they're gonna get, punished for that, and just be children, and grow holistically.
I appreciate it. I mean, as a Cambodian, I really appreciate it. So next month, 12th October. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can mark your calendar and donate something to this initiative. So it will helping Cambodian children in the slums. And like Cheryl has mentioned, you don't know who they going to grow up to be. It could be someone who can change history, someone who can shoulder the country the destiny in the future. So cheers, thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thank you so much for having me.
I really appreciate it, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
So that's it for this episode, and we will see you in the next episode. For now, we sign off and goodbye.